Hi, my name's Carl Berry. I'm a full-time professional Betfair trader. Just doing a very short video here just to explain what Betfair trading is, because there's many people out there using Betfair don't exactly know what the trading is. Some know what Betfair trading is, but they don't quite understand how it works. So this is probably more to explain how it works. So looking at the screen in front of us right now, we've got the Betfair site. I've pulled up a horse race this afternoon, and you can see the usual stuff you're presented with. So on the left here in the blue column, you've got the back bets. That is the bets that you want to, if you want to place for the horse to win. And then in the pink, you've got the lay bets, which is a complete opposite. So it's just a match betting service. It's just the same as taking somebody else's bet, although you set the different prices that are available, and eventually they may get matched. So what Betfair really is here with the exchange, because this is the exchange side of the site, it's the exchange only you can do this on. If you imagine you walk into a betting shop, you place a bet, you'd basically be back in here. However, behind the counter, they would be taking your bet, so they would be laying your bet. So what the exchange is just like, it's just like an online shop where you can walk in and play both sides of the counter. So what we're actually doing when we're trading is trading the different bets. So trading the different bets at different prices allows us to lock in a little bit of profit. So the idea is you want to back for a bigger price than you lay, or lay it for a lower price than you manage to then eventually back it for. So you might have already understood that concept, but you still can't quite see it in your head how it works out with the different figures. So I've got a couple of little examples here. So if I look at this, is just what I've banged in Excel. So say for example we've got horse X running this afternoon in a race. And I log in this morning. I place a back bet of £100. So a stake here is £100 at odds of 5.0 on the exchange, which is the same as 4 to 1. So if the horse should win the race, horse X should win the race, £100 at 5.0 means I will win £500. However, if the horse loses, I will lose £100. Okay, so say we did that this morning, and then we log in this afternoon, and the price is at 3 to 1, so it's 4.0 on the exchange. What we can then do is place a counter bet of £100 as well at 4.0, which then means if the horse wins, we will lose £400, but we will gain £100. Okay, because we took somebody else's bet. So if you did both of that on the same selection at the different prices, what you'd then have is the two bets working against each other. So £500 you win, but you lose 400, which then means in your total outcome it leaves you with £100 should that horse win the race. Okay. However, we backed it for 100, so we'd lose 100 on the first bet, but gain 100 on the second bet, which means it completely cancels out. So we're in a situation whereby if horse X wins the race, we win £100. If it loses, we gain nothing, but we don't lose anything either. Okay, so that's a way to obtain a free bet on the exchange through trading different bets. What you then can do is take that one step further. So in the same sort of example here, we've got horse X that runs this afternoon. I log in this morning. I place £100 at 5.0. Means we potentially profit £100 if the horse wins, or lose £100 if it then goes on to lose the race. And then this afternoon we log in, and it's down at 4.0 or 3 to 1. So we then take a bet, we lay a bet for £120 at 4.0. So that changes the different outcomes, which then means should the horse go on to win the race, because we laid it at 120 at 4.0, we lose 480. However, we gained 100 on our initial bet at 5.0, leaving us with £20 profit. Okay, and similarly on the lay side, because we both we took a bet for £120 this afternoon, but we had a potential outlay of £100 from this morning. They then cancel each other out and leave us with £20 also. So no matter what happens, win or lose, just because of the price movement on this horse and changing the stakes, we've actually managed to bug ourselves £20 no matter what happens, supposed to just having a free bet of £100. So hopefully that should be clear. So you've got basically this column here is your this morning's bet, and this column here is like this afternoon's bet after the price has changed. So you need to predict the price changing for that, and that is what trading is all about. So just to prove that can be done, I've got another screenshot here from this morning when I placed a bet. Also, it's worth mentioning you can do this through the site if you're looking through longer term, but it's also very possible in the last 10 minutes to place lots of different bets. The prices change a huge amount in the last 10 minutes. So we've got an example from this morning. Now, what you're seeing here is not through the site. This is just the software that I use. I actually recommend as well the Geeks Toy Pro. It's the best software out there in my opinion. And what it actually shows is the horse that we're talking about. So instead of horse X this morning, I placed a lay bet down here at 2.6 and 2.76, sorry, and 2.78 on Hesbon, which is the name of the horse. There's his colours: runner Dane O'Neill, trainer Marcus Tregonin. And what the software has actually done is it's allowed me to see the potential outlay no matter what happens when the price increases. So instead of us having to mess about like our previous example here, working out the different figures, the software does all that for us. So in the example, you can see I laid it this morning. I only managed to get £66 matched. Down at this price in between these two here at 2.76 and 2.78. Since then, throughout the day, the price has drifted out a little, and the further it goes, you can see in the column here on the right, potentially the more money I make. So now I'm free to what you call hedge up or place the counter bet on the back side of the book, so I can place the bet for it to win after I've placed the bet for it to lose this morning, and I can actually bag myself whatever I've got in the figure here in green in the column. Obviously the numbers change depending on the size of the stake that you place. So as it stands right now, if I could match my counter bet of 3.5, I'd actually make £13.95 no matter what happens, win or lose on the race. So hopefully that's just cleared up exactly how trading works. Even if you understood what trading was, that is exactly how trading works with the different bets. Thanks for watching.